Hey there, we say this a little bit into the video, but I wanted to just put a disclaimer at the top that the frame rate thing that's going on is my OBS, it's not the game. I switched to it like right in the middle of another stream, so I didn't want to spend a bunch of time troubleshooting it. I did kind of half fix it like 5 minutes in. I just wanted to clear that up because they were nice enough to send me a review code, and spoiler alert, I like the game a lot. So yeah, it's not playing like that. That's an issue on my end. All right, cool. Here's the stream. So are you guys down to hang for a little bit longer?
Yeah, sure.
Would you want me to stream some Metal Hellsinger?
Sure. Love that game.
All right, I can do that now.
Yeah. We feel like we owe them some footage of a good game. Is that what you're saying?
Basically. Well, also, yeah. I can't, like, that's one that is really hard to stream by myself because,
you can't talk and play at the same
talking
time.
and playing it is fucking hard. How do I change my shit on OBS?
There's like a dock. There's like a little dock that you can pop up that.
Oh, you're always talking about docking. You're always talking about docking, Sheena.
It's true.
You're always talking about docking.
It's true. I really like docking. It's true. It's true. I'm always like, Father, please, oh, please dock with me. Please, oh, please.
It's fucking yucky.
No, please, oh, please.
Sweeney wants in. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
Little pig, let him in.
Oh my god, are you guys working? My apologies. I didn't.
Not really.
Your office.
Yeah,
Our
job is watching
my office.
Yeah.
I mean, walk into your office and start pushing things over and
You better stop. You better stop. You better freaking stop.
He'll do it, and then he'll start peeing, and you're gonna hear it on mic.
Damn, yo, you frying chicken in that bathroom or what?
You better stop frying chicken in my office, man. I swear to God.
Frying chicken in the corner, bro.
I swear to God, bro.
You gonna step in it?
No, dude. Then I'm gonna have pee-pee foot. I'm gonna have pee foot.
You gonna step in it, bro?
No.
Sizzling.
No.
Got a Popeyes in the corner over here, bro.
I already regret it.
Sizzling.
Oh my God, I love Popeyes though. The food.
Oh my God, I'm so hungry and tired. It's dangerous. I feel sick.
Lyle, you're dropping a lot of frames, by the way.
Oh, am I? It might be because I'm sharing with you guys. I'm gonna start from the level after the tutorial after the demo, because that's the new shit. So I can pick weapons. So these are the ones that I've unlocked right now. I really like the pistols a lot, and I like this crossbow thing. You know what? I'm gonna use these because these are cool too.
I didn't really like the katana sword thingy, but I liked when I had the pistols.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys some new shit. I'm gonna show you guys the real shit.
Yeah, show me the new.
All right, I'm gonna skip the cutscene though because
that new.
That next stage, next level stuff.
I like the skull too. The skull's sick.
Yeah.
Now all Sony has to do later on today is show Spider-Man 2 gameplay,
oh,
and it's finna be fire.
Oh yeah, Sony is probably gonna have a better presentation than Nintendo is, but you'll never admit it, Sheena. Also, the second I start talking, I'm gonna start playing bad. So, chat, don't roast me too hard.
Good, stop dissing me, Lyle.
Never.
You don't.
I'll diss you to the fucking beat.
Why?
Because you suck and you like games for children who poop their pants, and you are dumb and you woke up for this.
Bars.
Oh my God, you're perfect when you were insulting me to the beat. That's fun.
Honestly, Sheena, I wouldn't let that slide if I was you. You gotta take him down.
Well, it might be the stream delay, like how much delay you have. Because didn't you set it to like have no delay for the presentation? I don't know.
It's lagging on OBS. Like
weird.
It's not lagging when I'm playing it, but the OBS window I can see it lagging. So if anybody is,
some games just do that. Some games just do shit like that. Because I know Destiny does that. Like sometimes it just lags for some reason.
Yeah.
It didn't when I streamed it. That's weird.
They're saying something about the bit rate. Can I fuck with that without ending the stream, though? That's the real question. Let's see if that fixed it. Yeah, that's a little better.
I feel like the Sony one's just gonna be like just as disappointing because they're gonna be like, do you want to watch God of War? And then they're gonna show even less of God of War than Breath of the Wild.
You think?
They're gonna show Spider-Man, I know it. They're gonna show Spider-Man.
They're not gonna show his evil little spider hole though.
Wait, what?
And that's what you want to
There's
see.
a little Spider-Man. They're gonna be like, look, do you want Spider-Man? Do you want a little black Latino Spider-Man? Well, not today.
Oh, really?
Erica was like, I heard you popping off on Pokemon Stadium.
Oh my god, oops.
How'd you wake Jack up?
No, Jack woke up when I did, and he just brought me coffee, but because we're hanging out with Jared and Erica, I guess he physically said, oh shit, like out loud in like the room we're staying in, and Erica heard him, so like when he came down for coffee, she's like, I heard you popping off about Stadia.
I mean, everybody seems pretty excited. Pokemon Stadium's a legitimately good idea. You should make again because, like, I don't know. I like playing competitive Pokemon, but I don't like fucking farming Pokemon.
Oh, this game fucking rips, dude.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool. And you guys are talking
It
about
rips.
baby Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching. What the hell is that?
This is still pretty cool.
Yeah, I blew my super move on like the last guy in the room.
I was wondering what the I was wondering if that was the super for this. Yeah.
But yeah, no, this game is really cool. I
can't wait till this comes out. I'm gonna play it so much. Oh, this game ripped.
I think as long as you like metal, you'll really like it. I think if you don't like metal, you'll think it's okay. But you can tell the budget went to the soundtrack, which, to be fair, is for a game like this.
The soundtrack, yeah, like
where it should go.
Yeah.
But like, it's one of those games where like I play it and I'm like, this is pretty good. But like, if they made a sequel to it with like a bigger budget, like I hope it does well, and I hope they make another one. Because
like, have you played BPM or have you seen it? Because BPM got announced around the same time this did, and they're like, it's the same thing where it's like a kind of a metal oriented like FPS game where you have to do it's basically like this, but like BPM, I think, I don't know, like I think between the two of them, I think I like this one more because like BPM doesn't have like metal tracks like this with like vocals from, you know, famous people and shit. But I don't know, I feel like the weapons in this are more diverse than BPM as well. But also the colors in BPM are all kind of like one level's all gonna be like a piss yellow, one level's like a piss, just like it's all just red, and then but this one has like way more color to it. Like you'll have to check it out. Like
it's like Doom but on beat.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Sweeney, are you a metal guy at all? I know Derek is.
Of course I am.
Really?
I'm not heavy in the metal, but I fuck with metal a lot. I fuck with mostly fantasy metal.
Oh, like power metal and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, power metal rips. You know what? That is the one thing about this game is for a game called Metal Hellsinger, there's not a lot of power metal vocalists on it, which would be cool.
I mean,
like
we might get some later.
Judging by the art, like they're not really going for power metal. They're going for like.
There's more standard metal in appearance.
Yeah,
I mean, it's more like thrash
Death metal.
Yeah,
it's I don't know. I guess I would just call it like general heavy metal, like whatever you'd call like Trivium and like Lamb of God and stuff. I wouldn't call it new metal, but just kind of modern heavy metal.
Yeah.
I mean,
new metal makes me so mad. That's a genre that I've never liked.
New metal.
I was ever since I was exposed to Korn.
I like Korn.
I saw Korn live.
Are you a Korn fan? I'm sorry.
I'm not a Korn fan. I would say my girlfriend's dad is, but he's like, I was talking to him about stuff. I was like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, we gotta go see them live. I was like, okay, sure. And then it wasn't a bad show, but Alice in Chains opened, and I was like, oh fuck, I love Alice in Chains. So that was the highlight.
That's the only Korn song I like because it's hilarious. And
is it all in the family?
There's some. They're good entertainers. I'll say that. Like, it was not a bad show. I was legit, like, because I don't really know a lot of their songs, but it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I really liked going. But they did play like a Metallica song at one point, which was like, oh. That was
like a heavy and death metal kind of. I also like symphonic metal a lot, and power metal, kind of my four.
Yeah, Melodeath is probably like my big wheelhouse, but like, dude, I like all of it. I'm like a fucking gorilla. If I hear like heavy guitars, I'm like, good music.
Good music. Yeah, me too. Me too.
It usually hits pretty hard.
For me, it's like classic, like 80s metal and thrash.
Yeah, dude, I love me some
Yeah,
Flash.
I mean, you are a big Metallica fan after all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
are.
every Kyle is born with a Metallica tattoo, so
Yeah.
Every Kyle, period.
And this one has, I have 3.
You have tattoos, Kyle?
No, I don't have any tattoos.
Let's see what. Since when?
No. I'm gonna get one pretty soon, but I still don't know what yet.
I can't get tattoos. My lady will kill me.
Yeah.
I love tattoos. I have so many.
Oh my gosh, I want some.
I have so many. I
What would
my
you-
entire
what would
right
you
arm
get?
is like sleeved out.
What would you get as your tattoo, Swam?
I would definitely get one Spider-Man tattoo. I'd have
No
to.
need.
Spider-Man,
I'd get a
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man tattoo. And then I
Lyle
would
does
get,
have a
like,
tramp stamp.
No,
No, he doesn't.
No, but Spider-Man's cool.
He should.
And I would get one of a dragon on my back. That's roaring.
Yeah.
Or
You would get the Ben Affleck tattoo of the big eagle.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god. That shit is so funny to me still because like he lied about it. He's just like, oh, it's not real. And I was like, I feel kind of bad for him because it's like, yeah, like that kind of should just be like, you should be allowed to just get a tattoo and then not have people just, treat you like shit for it. But still, it is an ugly fucking tattoo.
Lyle, I respect the rotating out the weapons that you do because I definitely do not do that.
yeah, I try to
respect
keep it interesting.
There's so many weapons to play with.
I
Yeah.
respect it.
Yeah, it makes you pick 2, and then you always have the skull and the
skull.
katana.
Yeah.
Oh, you always had the skull? Or I knew you had the skull always, but the katana too? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say.
Meat, how much is it?
Probably gonna be like $30 or something.
I will say, what would you call the soundtrack for? What kind of metal would you call the soundtrack for Doom Eternal?
I would say
Like electro metal?
I would
No.
almost classify that as like pseudo like industrial or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That specific soundtrack like really struck a chord with me. I love the Doom Eternal soundtrack.
You like Eternal more than like Little One?
Dude, Eternal is like that is such like my perfect video game. I love Eternal. Like
I like the soundtrack of the first one more. I would say personally.
I'd say that I think that the soundtrack of the first one like maybe I just didn't notice. Like, I still like the soundtrack of the first one just as much, but I think like Eternal just got so much more intense that I had like more of attachment to the soundtrack in general because like
The Eternal is a better video game.
Dude,
100%.
Eternal is insane. That game like blows my mind. Like how like it like that is the most intense first-person shooter like that they've ever made, and it's so good. Like I don't know. It's just like that's like one of the first times in a long time that I've noticed that like a a first-person shooter that's like single player like kind of gives a shit. They haven't really made one of those in a long time.
Get it back, Lyle. Get it back. Come on.
Yeah, I need to. If you
Yeah,
take a
I get
hit,
the
it
combo
really like you can
Yeah.
miss a
Punishes
beat,
you
but if you
for
take a
it.
hit, the game is like no.
Yeah.
Get it back. Get it back.
I have never been good at these. Like, I can't do 2 things at once.
Yeah, I'm trying to do 3 because I'm trying to sort of stay in the conversation, but it's hard.
You don't play instruments, guy?
I used to play guitar. I kind of like took a break from it, and then I lost it all. Like, it's one of those things where it's like working out, where I just need to like kind of get my calluses back and play again. But every time like I start up, like I won't play it for a few days, and then I feel like I've gone backwards again.
I can play like the chords of a guitar, and I can play like up and down scales.
I still know how to play chords and stuff. Like I could play an acoustic, but I can't.
Not like Lyle or like Derek or like John.
No.
I can't do shit like that. Like that's insane to me.
Well, no, that's like years of playing.
There, I
guitar
got it
ago.
back.
I'm pretty sure
Piano
playing.
too. I can play the piano a little bit.
I'm glad you got it back, though. Let's go.
Dude, if you put like half the hours you put into Destiny 2,
Yeah, I know.
I refuse. Can't do
You just
that.
refuse.
All right.
You refuse.
That's one of the things I hate about video games is that like I could just like not play video games and I'm trying to get guitar.
Can't make me.
I just like
That might be-
I try to
that
make
might be
sure that
something I
they're like enriching me in
Yeah.
some way, shape, or form. Like if I'm playing something and I'm like,
I am not gonna remember this in a year, then I'm like, I kind of examine like why.
Yeah.
And if it's like, if I'm playing it to like socialize with friends or something, then it's like, all right. But if I'm playing it because it's just become habitual, then I'm like, fuck this, and I put it down.
That's one of the reasons like I try not to play Destiny unless like my friends are on now.
I genuinely love it. Like I love the whole entire I love the builds and I like the competitive nature of it. Like I enjoy Destiny. I know a lot of people that don't really enjoy it much, and I feel them. You know, like it's a fucking slog sometimes.
Yeah.
It's annoying to like every fucking season have your meta change to like this kind of broken weapons like Cherez and a Crucible, stuff like that. Like I get it. All of that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. It's a combination of Halo and like an RPG, which I love.
Yeah. I think that game has a lot to love about it, but it also does, like, if you take it too seriously, it can easily suck you in. And like that's one of the reasons like I'm trying, like I played it like kind of hard the first 2 weeks of the new season, and now I'm kind of like going, okay, like I'm just gonna let it like kind of fade a bit, you know, and then like if people want to play raids or people want to play dungeons, I'll hop on. But other than that, I'm probably just gonna like kind of keep it chill.
Yeah, I did Kingsfall, and after Kingsfall, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of cooled off now.
Yeah,
Kingsfall was dope. That was a fucking great experience.
I didn't actually get a chance a group to play Kingsfall because a lot of the people I raid with like are kind of new, so like we knew that Kingsfall was gonna take forever, so we just haven't played it yet.
Kingsfall is actually hella easy.
Yeah, no, but some of the people I raid with are stupid.
Okay, just call me out like
you,
that.
Not you, not that group.
You suck, Lyle.
I literally started playing it like a week ago.
Yeah, damn, I didn't say that. No, we played Vault of Glass. We got pretty far. Lyle had to like step out because he didn't know it was gonna take like more than 30 minutes.
Yeah,
which is fine. Like we actually.
Jeez, bro.
Nah, Vault of Glass is like is not too hard, but it is like that was one of the ones where I was like, I guess we could play this one because Lyle never raided before, but it's also probably the most boring raid.
The hell? I see it. Oh,
Vault of Glass is the most boring, but you get the best Vault of Glass.
Yeah, it's easy. Like once you master Vault of Glass, it's easy, and you just can get through it real fast. Like I think Deepstone is like my favorite raid so far.
I think Deepstone is the most impressive design we've had so far. It's kind of easy as well. But it's really like impressive design-wise. It's
very self-explanatory in like what you have to do too. So it's like it's easy, but it's like manageable. It's even though like it's mechanic dense. Like once you kind of get it, like you know what to do. You know, like it's not hard. I don't know. But like what you were saying earlier, I would really like to get back into playing guitar, and like I need to like. I think what I need to do is like I need to like kind of just go back to basics and like I gotta play the beginner shit again.
Yeah,
I play Smoke on the Water, bro.
I can play Smoke on the Water, but like it's.
I play Smoke on the Water.
That's all you need. That's all you need right there. Good Smoke on the Water. That's what my
song for that was what was it?
You gotta play a whole lot of love. You gotta play that whole lot of love. Women love hearing whole lot of love. Plays me some Lou Reed.
Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, I wanna learn what was the fucking name of the Metallica Lou Reed album?
Oh, Lulu? You're gonna learn fucking Brandlberg Bridge or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
I am the table!
Kingston, have you heard about that?
No.
So Metallica, this is like what, like 9 years ago? They made an album with Lou Reed called Lulu. It was like based off some German play script that they like found, and it was like this concept album. It was like I think 6 songs, and it's the most like weird, like stupid metal album of all time. Like I don't even think it's metal. It's like a lot of Lou Reed fans will say like this is not a Metallica album. This is a Lou Reed album. Like I'm fine giving him credit for that. It's so weird. It doesn't really make sense. Like why?
That's strange.
It's weird. Like you've never heard those songs before. They're bizarre and they're like they don't
not
make a lot
in
of
like
sense.
A good way, not in like an avant-garde way. In like a, it sounds like they recorded this completely separately with like no communication and put them together sort of way. It's really weird.
Yeah. It's one of the worst. I think it's one of the worst metal albums of all time. It's really bad.
I think it's one of like I would go as far as to say it's one of the worst pieces of music I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, it's super bad.
Oh, careful.
Even like the instrument work sounds super phoned in and like.
Oh my god! Fuck.
Careful. Oh fuck. Yeah, the "I am the table" quote I hear constantly because like there's this like wrestling meme account called Botchamania, and they use "I am the table."
I think that's the first time I've ever actually done. I was so close. I don't know. This is my fucking like my Dark Souls thing too. Is when I see a boss low, I just go like I'm gonna fucking grind my face into it because I think I can beat it. And
the games, man. You gotta just be like, fuck it, I'm going for it now.
Yeah, but that's the problem is like we actually have like a highlight reel of us playing friggin' Elden Ring because Lyle like and almost beating stuff, and then Lyle like charges in and dies like on the last hit.
I think this is the Matt Heafy one right here.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna use the pistols. I like the pistols.
Yeah, do the pistols.
I'm gonna do pistols shotgun.
Hey, Lucky Rap, modern rap music's actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent.
I feel like I don't like the.
Here we go. Wait,
no, I don't like the mumbly shit. I feel like the energy is like way lower. You know, I feel like the general like I used to like some of it. And now I just feel like everything is like really like tired. Like it's I don't know. But I am fully like open to here's my thing with rap, all right? I'm autistic, so if I fucking hear a reused sample over and over again, then it sounds like
that's a huge problem.
It sounds like an alarm clock to me. So like I literally cannot listen to like 90% of it just because of the instrumentation or like lack thereof.
There's a huge lack of instrumentation. If you when hip hop when you come from a background other than like a rap music, you listen to hip hop. I understand a lot of the problems. Because my biggest problem with hip hop music is the lack of originality in the lyrics.
Yeah,
that's where like I really strive off that. I'm like, you need to be able. If you are a rapper, you need to be able to rap. That is the biggest thing, you know. Like if someone's a guitarist, but they can only play like 2 notes, they're not a guitarist.
You ever fuck with clipping, Kingston? I got really into clipping like last year.
Like a genre of music?
No. It's a group called Clipping. I think it's like a super group.
Oh really? No, I haven't heard of that.
They're really good, but like they have all these like the instrumentation is like almost like the Doom soundtrack or something like that. Obviously not as like grindy and heavy, but it's like weird. I really like it.
Yes, I gotta look into them more.
I listen to a lot of like Run the Jewels and MF Doom and like Black Delicious, like a lot.
Yeah, Run the Jewels is good.
Run the Jewels is good.
I fuck with Run the Jewels.
MF Doom is fucking sick, dude.
It manipulates rap in a way that other people would dream to do it. Like it's so impressive. The way he can like subvert the bar is genius.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. Actually, Lyle, one of those songs that I had showed you was a Black Delicious song, the A to G song, the one where he was like using like the beginning letter for like his flow. That one time, it's one of those songs from him.
Hey, Doom, bro.
Yeah.
Doom is like he's like top 5 best rappers of all time.
Love Doom.
Like I put him at like. I think Doom is better than M. Like I think it's like Nas, Doom, Eminem, Lil Wayne.
You think he's better than DMX?
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes is my favorite rapper, just hands down.
I like DMX, but I acknowledge he's not that good. Like no, it's not. I like DMX, but DMX I don't think was a great rapper. He was good, but he wasn't great.
I gotta get beat half to death.
It's my favorite thing ever. I play games with my cousin sometimes, and he's like 7 years younger than me. And we'll play game, like he has a server, and I'll jump in there, and they always ask about like my music taste. They're fascinated by the fact that I was born before them. And I always say like my favorite, like they'll talk about rap and I'm like, oh, they're not as good as DMX. My favorite joke because they always get mad.
I do.
Yeah, that's what I always say, but they don't get it. Like they don't understand. Well, they don't understand what I'm saying. It's like he makes like fun, entertaining like music, and they're like, well, no, like it's. I don't know. I just get annoyed with like the current like trend of rap. A lot of the songs are about like, you know, flexing and like how much money they have and stuff like that.
Dude, this is why I think that shit like Cardi B is popping off, is because they're actually willing to like have fun with that shit and talk about their pussies and shit, where it's like that shit kind of disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah,
like Eminem was kind of funny, like Snoop was funny. Like I think rap and like just kind of a sense of like comedy go together really well, and these female rappers like fucking Cardi and Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion like understand that, or they're willing to go there, you know.
I love Cardi B.
I have a huge problem with female rappers in general. It's not that I sound like such a fucking like asshole incel guy, but like there's so many like really talented female rappers. Like one of my favorite rappers is Rhapsody. She's like a Pittsburgh-based like female rapper, and she's so good rap-wise. And she doesn't talk about her vagina at all.
Well, that sucks. I like that they talk about their vaginas.
No, I see what you're saying.
Often, particularly Nicki and Megan, and like I think Megan's a great rapper. I think she's like she can rap.
Right. No, I see what you're saying though. It's like they're not. This rapper that you like, it feels like she's not getting as much attention because she doesn't like go there.
At the same time, it's like that's their bodies, and they should feel free to talk about them. So like that's where I'm like in a very
it's not. Well, that's the thing is like your problem is not with female rappers. Your problem is with the audience. Like you don't like that the demand is only going towards.
No, my problem is with women. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
My man.
Walking over our love for FM Germany and just fucking dumpster me like that, bro?
Midtown, back to back, jacking off, being bros.
I know where I stand, my friend. I'm sorry.
That was
good. I must betray you.
You just stabbed me right in the fucking heart, dude.
I know who I am. I know what I must do.
God damn. No, I think that like as weird as it is, like I liked LL Cool J and stuff. He had some fun songs. Like,
oh my god, LL Cool J. I'm from New York also, so like being a New Yorker, we have a very, very like archetypical kind of rap music for like the '90s, where like you gotta be able to rap well to be like a good rapper.
Fair.
Like I like rappers like Black Thought, I like Lil Wayne, I like Eminem.
Busta Rhymes is my favorite rapper, hands down though.
Busta Rhymes? Busta Rhymes? People don't understand how good a rapper Busta Rhymes was back in the day.
I will say, like, there's a lot
he's fucking god tier, dude.
He was a dope rapper back in the day.
There is a lot to like having fun with it though, like, because even like songs by like Tupac and Biggie, where they had which one was it? Tupac that had the "You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife." Yeah. That shit is hilarious to me. I love that song. It's so funny. Like I don't know, like a lot of
a different vibe.
Yeah.
You know, and it was more comedy to it. For me, I'm the kid that I like really deep introspective stories about like the black experience when it's in hip hop.
Yeah,
that's super boring because like my girlfriend hates music like that. She's like, Kingston, I can't listen to the music. Somebody struggling. Like I don't want to hear a black person talking about struggle every time I hear it on my radio. And I'm like, dang, honey, you don't.
I mean, there are ones that.
To be fair, you're always talking about struggling, so she's probably had enough of it.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Oh my fucking god. Get wrecked.
He has to. I mean, hey, to be fair, she has to keep a very close eye on Kingston. She turned like she'll just like turn around and he'll get caught in a plastic bag or something.
Yeah, it's true.
Not that bad. Oh my god. Jesus.
Are you sure?
It's not that bad. That happened one time. It only happened once. Stop.
It was just once, guys. It was just the one time.
I'm not a deranged pup. I can survive for the most part by myself.
I 100% believe that like if we took Kingston and we like dropped him in the middle of the country with no cell phone, no money, no resources, he'd find his way back to us.
You can figure it out. No, I 100%
figure it out, and I'd be so mad at everybody else. I'm like, guys, why did you do that?
Pure anger and spite would keep you going. You'd have no need for food or water. You would walk. I could imagine like we put like a tracker on you and have like a map up that's like shows where you're going, and it's just like a beeline straight for us. Like you don't even need to like.
Dude, his spidey senses be fucking tingling. Where we about to die.
You can like like it's a tracker that can see like your location and orientation, and like we drop you off like with a blindfold facing the wrong way, and you would like not even take the blindfold off. You would just immediately like rotate like 90 degrees, like face us, and then walk a beeline straight towards us.
Some sort of monster. I didn't find my way back. Some sort of Wendigo boy.
I was thinking more like Forrest Gump, but with worse movie takes.
Oh my god, be quiet, Lyle. My movie takes are fucking poggers, bro. Life is like a bunch of chocolates. I found you.
I found you.
Speaking of movie takes, I found you.
You love it, you laugh, shut up.
It's funny, dude.
Okay.
Funny. It's
I'll give it up.
Alright, speaking of movies.
No, did you guys watch the new Thor? It's really bad in my opinion.
I didn't like it. It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good.
I feel like the tone of it was really like
mixed up.
It didn't make a lot of sense. Like I don't know, even just like the movie as a whole felt really disjointed and weird. It felt like they improv the whole thing, and like maybe that's what they did, but I think that would make the movie a lot worse.
Yeah, it was too much. It was. I feel like they maybe like Thor Ragnarok, like they got a bunch of like kids that really liked it, and they were like, let's try to cater this movie for 8-year-olds.
That's really what it felt like. It felt like the movie was made for like
kids in the movie were the actors' children's actually like proper.
Oh really?
Like Thor's daughter was in it. Taika Waititi's daughter was in it.
It's Thor's. Wait, with the guy who played. Wait, I can't remember his name. Thor's daughter, though.
Thor's daughter
Hemsworth.
In the movie is Chris Hemsworth's daughter in real life.
I don't think she did a bad job. I think that what's his name? Idris Elba's son was kind of weird.
Was that his actual son?
You said that it was. I thought it was.
No. Taika Waititi's daughter was there. And then I think Natalie Portman's child was in the movie too, and I know it's Chris Hemsworth's child was in the movie.
Natalie Portman, I'm sorry, did a really bad job. I was really annoyed.
I actually like Natalie Portman.
I usually do, but I think in that movie, I
usually don't, and in that movie, I thought she was okay.
Oh, really?
Because I like the fact that she was kind of green around the gills and trying to impress everybody as being a hero.
But it wasn't her writing that bothered me. It was her acting specifically. I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
Foolies? No foolies?
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. I don't know. She didn't really strike me as a person with cancer. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say it.
Damn.
I can't believe you're gonna just say that.
Damn. That's a take, my boy.
Oh my god.
I wanted that she was dying more. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. No, I wanted to die harder. She didn't do the worst. There were certain key moments where I think she dropped the ball a little bit. That was all.
Was poggers. I like that one, bro. Be more toxic.
I like how you're like, I disagree with you. I disagree with you, but I like the way you said it.
That was crazy.
Dude, because Sweeney's toxic as fuck. What are you talking about?
No.
Excuse, whoa.
No. Sweeney's made great.
Every time you make offensive meme threads.
Bro, those shits go hard though, you guys.
No, they go real hard.
They go real hard. They go dummy hard, but it's still toxic.
And when you posted last night, it was so fucking funny.
Which was it post last night?
The one with the what was it?
Was it the baby coming out of the vagina?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no.
Fucking control.
It's the white guy walking down the street with the white, like the full white clothes on that says, walking home from brunch after tipping my waitress 0% because she was wearing a BLM pin.
Oh, that is such beautiful energy, dude.
Oh my god.
That's beautiful. That's so.
Oh, you posted two last night. You posted the plastic baby.
See, that's toxic. That's fucking
What's so funny is that I look back on who I was when I was younger, and I'm just like, what happened to me? Like I was I was really not a. Well, I was like a little hoodlum, but I wasn't like just destructive.
You're not destructive. I'd say a lot of this stuff is just like, I don't know.
No, this is me. It's my
funny, but like it's objectively funny. I don't think that you posted any of these, because that's the thing is like you're not making this stuff. Like it's just you think it's funny. I think it's funny.
We can tell Lily that, dude.
She blames you for all of it. She's giving you credit for all of it.
He's like, honey, stop, and I'm like, I can't. There's more to do. There's more to be done.
Yeah, you can't. She can't tell you to stop being who you are. This is your mission. This is your creed.
Dude, speaking of, you need to fucking stop. So yesterday when Jack and I were traveling to come out here, it was so fucked up because we take Southwest, right? And so it's like one of those like pick your seats or whatever. You just walk in and just grab a seat or whatever. So we pick. So the last two like seats that were next to each other were in the way back, and it was like a gang of like 6 old ladies who just were coming out here to just get drunk. And I'm like, all right, pop off. And they were all loud and giggly and stuff like that. But after the plane had landed, one of the ladies was like, something, if I don't get out, I'm gonna bust. Right? And like, yeah, she literally said, I'm gonna bust. I think because she meant like she was gonna pee herself or something, right? Jack turns to me and whispers really quietly, I'm about to turn around and ask her, what about you busted? And I'm like, you better stop.
I had to explain to my mom that hook up does not mean like meeting up with somebody somewhere.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. No.
Maybe before we were born, it meant that.
Yeah.
Jack, as soon as the internet became a thing, I feel like that phrase flipped.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. As soon as like social media kind of the dawn of
I'm gonna go hook up with this person over here.
Yeah.
What? No. You're trying to shamoink them, bud.
I was at a funeral recently, and someone said hooking up when referring to like getting together with people, but it was just like, oh, that's
even link up doesn't mean that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, we gotta link up. I thought that meant like just hanging out, but no, apparently that means banging as well now. And I'm like, geez.
Oh, really?
That was like a businessy thing, wasn't it?
What?
Link up.
Link up. Yeah, we'll link up on Monday.
Link up was a business thing. Yeah, link up was like a we'll talk on Monday, but I didn't know it's like a sex thing now.
Yeah, I've been telling my boys after months, and they've been acting weird. I'm like, hey. Not quite like that, friend.
Makes a lot of sense now. Really makes you think.
And link.
Yeah.
Fucking Navargi on Twitter was like, you didn't wake up early to watch an ad, did you? It's like, yeah,
you guys did. Fools.
You never. Yeah, you game the system by not sleeping.
Evil never sleeps, my friend.
I didn't sleep either. I feel insane.
When are we gonna see the Mario movie? Where is it?
Yeah, never.
Yeah, when is the first peak of Chris Pratt going bing bing wahoo?
Or Jack Black. End of sentence.
Jack Black is Bowser, right?
Yeah.
So now, guys, there's a image of Bowser from Mario Party. Mario Kart when he says a certain word.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that's
and Jack Black is gonna say it in the movie.
Jack Black's gonna say it.
But he's black, so he can.
Yeah, does he get the pass? Does Jack Black get the pass if he plays Bowser?
No, Bowser's not black. I think
his last name is Black.
But he's not black. He's a black.
Whoa. All right, man.
The difference is it's a Fairly Odd Parents thing where it's like the nega chin is what he meant to say, but he did not say that. He said the other thing.
Oh yeah.
And I laughed hard.
That shit's funny.
I was sick, Lyle.
Thank you.
I laughed really hard. I know I shouldn't laugh that hard at it, but I laughed really hard.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm good with 70% at full fury with you guys fucking talking about this bullshit.
What about
it's not bullshit. You gotta listen, dude.
So how do you
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Kingston, how do you feel about the Mario? I don't get often a chance to prod people about this. How do you feel about the Mario movie?
Stop harassing people.
I'm honestly pretty fine with it, in all fairness.
Okay. I like the Luigi casting.
I wish
You're the Lamb of
that
God
Charlie
guy.
Day was Luigi and Toad. That would have been really funny.
Yeah, I guess.
I like the idea of Toad.
You don't like that they got You don't like that they got Keegan Michael Key for Toad?
Yes.
I guess. I guess. Keeson, listen to that video, please.
I listened to it already and I heard what he said.
It sounds like
him.
he says it.
I hope he did not say that. I hope he did.
No, they removed it. They admitted
They actually, they removed it,
They admitted that they were guilty. Yeah, they took it out.
No, wait, that wasn't a bigger deal. I didn't hear about that. Black Twitter didn't yell about that? That's crazy.
No.
Did Black Twitter yell about what was that new game, Back for Blood? Because a similar thing happened where like a bunch of the zombie gurgles in Back for Blood also sound like it said that. So they like.
I think they did address that, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh
They
darn
also
it, man.
said that.
By having them say it with an A, yeah.
Yeah.
Kingston, have you please tell me you've seen that video of like the school teacher explaining why it's okay to say it that way?
Bro, that video is ancient as Bulldogs.
I know.
It's such a classic, dude.
It's such a classic video. I love that video.
Because we get all.
He's such a good man
there we go.
trying to explain to them. He's like, look, I didn't say it.
Good man.
In his heart, he's not a bad person. He's good in there.
I think he legitimately does not understand, but it is very funny.
You're stressing me out, Lyle.
He's like, listen here, whippersnappers. I didn't say that version of the word.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
But the one with the A.
It can be a term of endearment. Here's my pie chart.
I will say it was
Here's my
it's
graph.
not the right move to say that, but it was one of those things where it's like, okay, like context maybe does matter because this guy doesn't seem like he understands what's going on.
All I'm saying is this, right? I learned that word from not black people. My Hispanic cousins taught me the N-word. I did not learn it from black people. No black people in my house said that at all. And then I came home and said it, and my grandma beat me.
Hispanic people say it a lot.
That is. I will say that. I did not hear it from a black individual the first time I heard it either.
But what's funny is that my cousins who are not black, they're just Puerto Rican people. They're tan. A lot of them are tan. Some of them are very fair colored. They can't understand that they're not black. Like in their minds, they are.
I had that problem for a while too. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
They're like, I'm black too, and it's like, no, you're not. It's like, yes, I am.
And no, you're not.
You can't take this from me.
I heard so like the first time I heard the A word was definitely from a Hispanic person, but the R I definitely heard from the black kid that like hung out with us because he taught us ding dong ditching except with the N word.
I told this story last time.
Excuse me, my friend.
Oh
Yeah.
What did he teach you?
He taught so you know like when kids when white kids do ding dong ditching.
Yeah.
So it's N-word knocking.
N-word?
No, it's N-word knocking.
I was like,
No, N-word knocking.
Like, is it like
But with the hard R, he would tell us, and there's like a he would tell us
you
with the
just
hard R.
all of that. Oh,
Yeah, that, instead of so he would be like.
I thought it was like
go
I thought it was a
N-word
combination.
knocking,
So what I imagined was it was a combination of ding dong ditching and the penis game, but with the N word.
No, it's just ding dong ditching. Ding dong ditching, but
Keep yelling it until they heard you. That's what I thought it was, and I was like, "That's awful."
you're real. Listen, what did you say? What is happening?
I didn't say it. I never said it. I never said it. But
Good
he would
God.
roll up at like fucking 8 p.m. and be like, "You guys want to go N-word knocking?" We're like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah. Can I say it? Okay, never mind. I guess not. All right, I understand.
Good God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were
And then
playing.
like it was one of those like someone else had said it in our group in front of one of the parents, and they're just like, "Yeah, fuck shit."
Yeah.
Or what? Because we didn't know, right? Because we're like 6.
I think that word is so funny, but I understand. Like as for me, that word wasn't really ever like I've been called it before. I've been called it a few times that were like really outrageous. But like one of my ex-girlfriends called me at once, and I was like, how do you think? I was just like, how do you think this conversation is going to continue?
And now.
Just call me that.
Yeah.
So that was really hilarious.
Like in a fight, she did it, or
yeah, she got mad and she said it, and I was like, girl, what did you expect? I was like, what do you think? I was gonna be like, yeah, you get a pass. You were upset. That's the worst time to say it.
Oh, that's the worst. I gotta say, my favorite shit is like when white people complain about not being able to say it. But my favorite thing is that like it's become like a joke for like to try to get like white people to say. I've been in that situation so many times.
Well, he does that.
Yeah,
Kingston does it.
Like Sweetie does that.
Hilarious.
I think I've done that to you.
Never stop doing that. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Like, go ahead, say it, bud.
Gary does that
Go ahead,
too.
say it so I can hit you.
No, you said that. We were hanging at Lyle's place, and you were like, and you fucking like, yeah, say it. Go ahead, say it so I can hit you. And then I said something like, I would never try to fight you because you'd win. And then you tried to like give me like comment. And you're like, no, I think you do all right. I'm like, well,
You got this.
Oh my god, sweet! You're toxic! I told you!
You got this, dude. You say it. I'll hit you. You'll totally beat my ass.
Toxic.
You're like willing to like put yourself down and points in a fight, in an imaginary fight, because you want me to say it.
Say it so badly.
Bro, I'm so okay with that, man. It's funny.
I know, it's a funny joke. I'll never
It's
say
the worst thing I've ever done. This is one of the worst things I've ever done. And I'm surprised my girlfriend's still with me. So what happened was, there was one time where I was like, Lily, just say it. She was like, I don't want to say that. That's not cool. And I was like, honey, if you say it, I'll buy you any palette you want for Sephora. And she was like going through this most serious conundrum in her life. She was like, am I going to say this? Am I going to say this? And I was recording her.
Well, that would forever be the N-word palette. Every time she does a smoky eye with it, she'd feel guilt.
And you guys have all met her, except for you haven't met her yet, Sheena. Oh my god. But she's such a pure human. She's not a bad person at all.
Yeah,
just like,
unlike the rest of us, pure criminals. Pure
she
fucking criminals.
No.
We definitely bounce off each other in a very
Oh my god.
manner because
It's fucking. Dude, I love hanging out with you guys. It's so funny.
she's constantly like, I can't believe he's real.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's funny.
It is funny. It's so funny.
She didn't say it.
No, to her
Didn't say
credit.
it. And then when I told her I was recording, she was like, you were recording? You were gonna black me with that? I was like, of course I was. We're gonna say the N-word for profit.
I definitely am one of those people. For me specifically, it's just like an intent thing, right? So like if somebody makes like a Hispanic joke at me and it's like it's a friend, then it's like, okay, I don't care, right? But like I slugged somebody in Boston one time for calling me like the S word like a couple of years ago at like PAX, because it was one of those, like, me and one of my Puerto Rican friends, we were like at the bar in Boston like right before PAX, and it was one of those, like, we were just talking in Spanish, like just blah 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 blah, because we're drunk. And like fucking guy walks up to him and says, move you fucking, and then the S word, and I like turned around.
This is maybe doubly insensitive, but Sheena, how would they even know?
Because we're talking in Spanish.
You're the worst, Lyle. You're the worst person.
We're talking in Spanish.
Well, maybe he just thought she was a goth like we did when we first met Sheena.
It's a
you can call a goth that.
Hispanic
they
people.
love being called that.
That one. Yeah, no, so we're, God damn it, Lyle, shut up.
It's funny because I'm a disguised Hispanic person because my skin is so premium black. People don't know. So like when I'm hearing like black people discriminating, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You're using a lot of really offensive words. Maybe you want to chill. And like, why do you care? It's like, my grandma who raised me was Hispanic. They're like, oh, so what? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
all right.
Okay.
Y'all just terrible. Then clearly I'm outnumbered by bad people. Nice.
Yeah. It's always fun when that happens.
I mean, you go to jail, you gotta pick a team, Sweeney.
No, don't say that. I don't know which team I pick.
It's true. You do
Which team? I don't know. I kind of fit on both sides. Make your choice, boy. You can't live on both. You can't live in both spectrums.
You can't have both. Yeah. Can't have both.
You can't have both, boy. You gotta be us or them.
But yeah, no, so just like, you're like, I don't know, it's an intent thing, right? So that person obviously was like fucking trying to be a piece of shit, so I was like, so I fucking slugged them, like.
If it's funny and you're telling a joke, I'll let it slide, actually. Like, if it's actually
I will too,
funny.
yeah. I will too, same.
But it's gotta be funny. Some people miss the ball with that, and they're like, I'm just gonna say this, like, bud, you gotta enunciate that, hey, bro.
Yeah. I will say the funniest time I've ever heard it drop was it was like in high school. And this is a terrible thing, but it was funny at the time. I was hanging out with some friends, and this guy, it was like this white kid was talking about how it was like, oh man, it's really bad. Like no one should really say that. And then he's like, I don't think anybody should say it. And then my friend came up and was just like, yeah, whatever. And he dropped it. And he just kept saying it. And he was so offended. But it was just like, but it was the black guy was saying it was totally fine. But he was just like mouth agape, so upset. It was the funniest shit ever.
One time I was streaming with Lily, and she said it because she was reading what was on the screen. And somebody on the screen.
I've seen that clip.
You seen that clip, Lyle, you monster? How did you see it?
I think you posted it, didn't you?
Yeah,
I did. I did not post it. If I posted it, she would have lost her mind on me.
Maybe you just told me about it, and I like Bernstein Bears'd it.
Dude, it's so funny. She said it, and it was so funny because I started laughing immediately, but then she started crying, and it was just like,
no.
And I looked at her and I was like, "Why cry? You make funny."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Delete this right now." She's a part of us.
She's too good for any of us.
She's too pure.
She's in the wrong group, bro. She's with the wrong individuals.
Dude, we were hanging out, and like I didn't really know her. And like the first thing we were like, oh, well, should we put out a video or something? And the first thing I said was like, Deaf Guy kisses grandma video. I felt so bad.
That video.
What made it so funny is that everybody but her wanted to watch it.
Yeah, well, no, because a lot of people hadn't seen it, and then we were like, "Oh my god, how have you not seen this?" And Lyle and Monica had seen it like 100 times, like I have. So
Lyle and Monica were excited to watch it, and she was
excited to watch it.
It's my favorite thing to put on and watch people like who've never seen it before, because it's like.
I wonder if Jack's seen it.
I have one that I love to put on, but I don't want to say it because the person is like kind of a public figure, and I don't want people to like go bother them. But I have one cringe video that I love to fucking whip out, and every time someone has told me that they haven't seen it, I'm not shocked that they haven't seen it. I'm shocked that I haven't showed it to them before.
Now I want to know what video it is, but I obviously don't say it. But now I want to. Which video?
It involves singing. You definitely know what it is, Shayna.
I know what it is. That's all you had to say.
Which one is? Have I seen it? Have you showed it to me, Lyle?
I've probably showed it to you. Again, if you've hung out with me anytime in the last like year, I've probably showed it to you.
Oh, this track is so good.
I'm not gonna say, but I'm curious. I'm thinking now.
I'll send it to you after. I'm pretty sure I've sent it to you or like showed you.
I was gonna actually ask you for it too because I need it for my cringe comp as well.
For me, it's the tires. I gotta show everyone I meet.
Well, because I don't have access to All Star, so I need to make my own.
I walk in rooms like, hey, have you guys seen people getting hit by tire compilations? The first thing I say.
Oh yeah, that one's
like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, look at this, and the very first one.
That one's harmless. Like no one dies. No one even hurt one that bad.
Sure, dude.
Oh yeah.
That first one.
Is it the one you got like gets like knocked over like the side of the freeway? Is that one?
He turns off.
Oh, you're talking about the one where the guy, he's like at the gas station and one hits him in the head and he just falls over. Is that one?
In the first one, he's walking with the lady, gets hit in the back of his head and he completely goes limp.
Oh, God.
It's so funny.
God damn. That video is funny, though. There's a lot of good shit in that.
That's my intro video to friends. It's like, hey, friends, how are you?
I'm trying to remember this.
I still love showing people the Hi, My Name's Charizard video. That one is like...
That one is so cute,
That
dude.
video is so
It hurts, and I love how much it hurts. It's so funny.
I had Lily send that to Monica because I thought it was so funny.
Oh, she's seen it.
She's seen that.
I was like, Lily, you gotta send this to her. She's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Monica, we've seen it. Anytime it shows up on TikTok, because people re-upload it, me and Monica always send it to each other. It's
all the new cringe shit I've seen that's like topping it, you know, like it's in the higher echelon is all stuff Monica sends me over TikTok.
Monica finds like the worst cringe. It's not even like funny. It's just like a fucking old guy going like, "Good morning, kitten," and like kissing the camera and shit. It's not even like funny cringe. It's just like some gross old man.
My favorite thing she has is when she sends videos of people speaking to the light, like talking in light language, and I'm like, this is
those fucking people that like chirp and shit.
Yeah,
this is so magnificent. How does someone find this?
Yeah, no, she sends like legitimately interesting shit.
Yeah, she always finds good stuff. Like, I don't know if she's showed you any of the ones I've sent her a while, but I'm starting to find a bunch of them too, and I hate it. My For You page is so fucked up.
Once you start watching those. Okay, you know what's weird? So my regular account has like the kind of like my Lyle Wrath account that has like a normal For You page. For whatever reason, just the Wrath Club TikTok account in particular gets recommended nothing but like cosplay girls dancing and having their asses out, and it's like it won't even give me like anything else to engage with. It just shows me that, and it's like I'm not gonna scroll past it, but at the same time, like I want that like 1 out of every like 10 videos, you know? I don't want it every single video.
You know what mine is now? I looked at one video of a guy like removing a cyst from a pimple, and now there's so many of them on my feed.
Oh god.
I have trypophobia. Like if I see, I'm afraid to say cheese. You know, like it's really, really disturbing to think. Like my TikTok is broken, but it's mostly because of the fact that Lily gets memes from Monica and then she sends them to me. And now I'm just like, mine is destroyed. I can't watch regular things anymore.
Yeah, mine's like that too, because Monica also sends them to me, and I send it back. And one of Jack's a drummer in his band. We also send a lot of cringe to each other. So like, it's half cringe and half like Hispanic memes. Like that's all my pages now. Oh, and like cats, because I send every cat video I see, I send it to Jack. So it's like, that's all it is. It's just it's cats and a lot of cringe and Spanish memes.
Spanish memes of the guys always sitting outside in like the rain dance, like singing about like them losing their loves. Just like such a classic meme to me now.
Let's see, how much percentage?
I did pretty good that one, I thought. I'm sitting at about 70 on all 70. These. Every time I fucking talk, I feel like I lose it and have to get it back. Just because it's so hard to like talk and like keep rhythm at the same time. I'm not terrible at it, but I'm not good at it either.
The game has different bosses.
It's like the same character. That's what I'm talking about when I'm like, it feels like you can feel the budget, but it has different attack patterns every time. So it's like a different boss fight. Slightly different
appearance-ish, because like when the Valkyrie was like in the dome thing, I had never seen that one before.
Yeah, like that fight that I just did was completely different from the last fight with the same character.
And I can
so it's like it reuses the model, but it's a completely different boss fight, which is like you could tell like they're budgeting with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I really do hope this game does good, because I would love to see either DLC or like a second one.
Yeah.
I think we'll get like some updates or something like that. I don't know.
You have the alpha, I'm guessing, Lyle?
Yeah, they gave me a review code.
Well, what the?
I think I'm allowed to be playing it. I think embargo was yesterday.
Okay, so TikTok, I was just like curious to see what my feed was like on TikTok. Number one, it thinks I'm Spanish. Number two, it sent me this. What is the fuck?
What is it? Describe it, because I'm not going to play it on...
It's like a 9/11 video.
Well, I mean, it was the day the other day.
Oh no, 9/11.
Yeah, I know.
Do you forget? You didn't have your 9/11 party. I kind of figured you just finally decided that was a bad idea.
Alright, I'm clicking it. What is this? I'm clicking it.
Why is it in Spanish?
I don't know. It's so bizarre. Like, why is all my shit in Spanish?
It won't even load for me, so I guess I can
Lily sends me memes
There
in
it goes.
Spanish, like I'm fluent in
There it
Spanish.
goes.
It's hilarious to me. It's like, alright, cool, I guess.
This track fucking
Why
rips.
is it in Spanish? What the fuck?
It's very bizarre.
Does Anna send you a bunch of memes in Spanish?
I think I opened maybe like 1 or 2 things in Spanish. A lot of my stuff is like dog videos.
What was disillusion anyway? Something.
Mine is broken. I wish I had my normal TikTok back. Now mine is just, it's just like my Twitter feed just destroyed. And I'm like, what did I do?
What did I do to deserve
Well, Twitter,
this?
you
What have
just
I
followed a
done?
bunch of mooks.
It's like,
Fair.
what happened to me? I wasn't like this once upon a time. I was a good kid.
Well, we all
I don't know.
backslide,
We
Sweeney.
on TikTok.
They
Look
call me
where
a
we all are
backslider.
now. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm no backslider. I'm a front slider.
One slider.
Like a penguin? That's
Yes,
embarrassing.
Like a penguin.
That is kind of embarrassing.
Like a good old penguin.
The penguini.
I want to turn my TikTok into SCP fan page.
You could probably
I can do
look that
it.
up and get it.
Lyle got a review code, which is why he's can play right now.
Yeah,
The game is out, I think,
I'm
in a couple
probably not
days.
doing it justice by like not fixing my OBS, but I genuinely don't know how. Like, it's not playing at the frame rate that you guys are seeing it at. I can tell you that. Like, it's playing at a solid 60. Like,
Yeah.
actually, it's playing at a 2 frame per second, and that's why I'm missing all these shots and sucking.
Yeah.
Period.
Boom, got him. No, it's yeah, that's like an OBS issue. It's not a game issue.
Yeah, OBS just shits the bed with certain games because, like, when for a while there, it was like messed up with Phasmophobia, which was a shame because that game's really good.
I want to play Phasmophobia, but I feel like I have a serious panic attack if I play that game.
Yeah, then we gotta play it together for sure. Then.
I am so afraid of the ocean, it's outrageous.
Phasmophobia has
what?
nothing to do with the
No,
ocean.
yeah, I was like, wait, what? Are
What are you
talking
talking about?
Subnautica?
Subnautica.
Yeah,
I think it's Subnautica.
Subnautica. Yeah.
I was hoping for like a scary water game with Subnautica, but it was just like baby shit. Maybe I didn't get
I'm just
far
afraid
enough.
of being underwater. I can't do it. I'll die.
I don't know how to swim, so that's probably why I don't
I don't know
like
how
it.
to swim. Oh no.
Wait, really?
No. I told you this. Yeah, I don't know.
Sheena, I gotta do that thing where I just like throw you in the water and then you learn.
Father, no! Sonic father, no! Why?
How do you? It's not that hard.
I know how to like if I got thrown into the deep end, I know how to like swim up enough and flip on my back so I float so I don't die.
Oh
but
my
that's-
god, that's so
the furthest I can
crazy.
get. That's the furthest I can get.
I can swim like a fish just to get out of the water.
Wait,
I
do
know
you,
how to
like-
swim to not be stuck
Like
in
I
the water.
can do like the little doggy
I love
paddle to
swimming.
get the fuck out, but that's about
I
it.
get super. No one. My girlfriend can't swim. Her dad can't swim. Her mom can't swim. Her brother
so
can't
weird.
swim. I'm just like, how can't you swim?
no, it's
I don't even remember like learning how to swim. I just feel like I could always do it.
I
Are
learned.
you
I
one
mean,
of those little babies that they tossed in the water and they were like, deal with it?
Probably. I remember
I've been doing that a lot
very
recently where they just,
vividly
like-
like almost drowning in a pool, like very, very young. But other than that, I don't remember learning how to swim.
I took lessons, but like my parents. But I mean, I swim very the proper quote unquote way to swim. But that's just because I took lessons for so long. But my grandma had a pool, so I swam ever since I was really small.
I had a neighbor that had a pool that I used to go over to all the time.
Yeah.
I am a pretty good swimmer. I learned how to swim at a very young age.
I don't know if I'm like a good swimmer, but I can do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, not that
I'm
shouldn't be a
chunky and
bar. Why is that a bar in this call?
You have at least 3 gold medals, Lyle. Everybody in this call has 3 gold medals.
Everyone,
except for you.
You gotta be able to swim better than everybody else, Lyle, or else you're not a good swimmer at all.
Wow.
We'll make fun of you.
Competitive swimming is important.
I'll swim the both of yous.
When you have the swim out against that shark and it's swimming so fast and you can't catch it, you gotta wish you took those lessons.
No, you hit him in the nose.
No, apparently you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to hit him in the gills.
That's a much tougher ask.
Yeah, I know, but it's like their eyes are their gills because their gills are basically their lungs. So if you hit them, it'll knock the wind out of them. And they'll
punch them in their lungs.
Oh yeah, basically.
Choke. You can flip them. Is that I got that flipped up that twisted it and it got rotated and it swam off frightened?
Oh, he flipped it upside down.
He rotated it and it just.
How would you? I don't think you could do that to a great white shark though, like a big enough shark.
No. Oh yeah, that's different. That's a different tactic for sure.
Yeah, if it was like a tiger shark.
What did he flip over?
No, he like rotated it. He like rotated the shark.
He grabbed the shark and he flipped it upside down, and the shark was like, "I've never been upside down," and then he freaked out.
Was this like a nurse shark or something, or?
It was definitely a smaller shark. It wasn't a giant one. It was a peewee shark.
Yeah. No, I gotta say, like, I think I consider myself a pretty good swimmer, but I was up in Yosemite one time, and I swam across this like lake, and that was legitimately like exhausting. This is fresh water. If you like swim in fresh water, you don't float as easy, so it's a lot harder to kind of stay up. And then on top of that, like it's high altitude, so like breathing is a problem. And I just didn't think about that when I went out. So I was like halfway across the lake, and I was like, "Fuck! Now I have to keep going." And like I was like,
"Drowned in a lake." Is that where it came back to?
Basically, I wasn't like super worried about it. My cousin was there, and he was a lifeguard, but like it still was just like, man, like it. I don't know. I just didn't expect it to like take the wind out of me that much.
When I lived upstate, there's this place called New Paltz in like New York where there's a bunch of cliffs. And this is when I was in like very good shape, like playing basketball all the time, like fucking like state county champion. Like we jumped off of maybe a 30-foot drop into water. There was no like land to get on near the rock, so we had to swim. It was like maybe like a third of a mile swim, and I remember halfway through I realized how much energy I was using to swim, and I almost threw up in the water. It was like a horrible experience. Like it was like really
swimming is exhausting. It's really tough.
And when I got to the water, like my friends were all heaving. When I got to one of my friends like puked as soon as he landed, like touched down on land. It was like really bad.
Yeah.
I've never swam that far before, and it was like really insane realizing how far of a swim it was.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
Did you unlock the surge from System of a Down track yet?
That's the tutorial, I think.
Was it? No, I don't think. Was it?
Pretty sure.
I don't remember. I actually don't remember. And I'm like, was that?
Was it System of a Down or just one of the guys from there?
It's Surge.
Yeah, the System of a Down song is like a little bit like simpler. I'm pretty sure it's the one they used for the tutorial because they wanted to like front load it.
The tutorial or the demo? Because like I don't.
The tutorial. I think it's like the tutorial.
Oh, okay. So okay.
But it's in the demo. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't.
Some rips, dude.
Yeah, this one's really good. I kind of wish I would have looked at the vocalist because I don't recognize this one.
I'm sure you can check out.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
I like this song alone because it sounds like something Jack would write.
It does sound like Jackie chords at the beginning there.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
Oh, it does. It sounds like Singularity or anything.
This one doesn't sound like a Jack riff, but the beginning, like dan like those like kind of.
Do you mean Jack, aka Toxic Eternity, aka that band Singularity that you should check out if you like metal? Good.
Yeah, check it out now, or else I'll find
Check
you.
it out.
Yeah, it's very good. I like Singularity.
I seek out everything with my hate.
I mean, this also sounds like Jack kind of vocals.
Oh, I got actually kind of an interesting metal story that happened yesterday. I was at the supermarket and I was looking around, and this guy, like, in total, like, dad outfit, you know, he's got, like, the shorts, the cargo shorts, and, like, the button-down, like, plaid shirt, and, like, glasses on and stuff, and he's there with his kid, and then they kind of walk past me, and he, like, stops for a second, he looks at my shirt, and I'm wearing a Judas Priest t-shirt, and he goes, "Oh, that's a nice shirt, by the way," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, man, it's great," like, I actually saw them in, I think, March of this year. And he's like, "Oh, March? Wow. Was it a good show?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, it was awesome. They still got it." And I was like, "I think they're coming back in October." He's like, "Really?" Like, and he was like blown away.
Oh,
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh,
that's cute."
I thought you were going somewhere with that, where it was like, and then I realized it was Rob Halford, but
that no,
it was just a guy who liked Judas.
Already. I would have called you on the way out of the supermarket if it was Rob Halford.
Did I tell you my Slash story?
I've never heard it. So.
I feel like you have before. I don't remember it.
I've never heard
It's not a good Slash story. Well, it doesn't make Slash look bad in any way, shape, or form. He didn't do nothing. I was at a Guitar Center and I was just trying to buy a pack of strings, and the Guitar Center, like, Slash was there, and the Guitar Center guy was trying to, like, chat up Slash, so he wasn't ringing me up. And he probably chatted up Slash for a good like 7 to 10 minutes, probably longer than 5. I'll just say definitively longer than 5 minutes. And
were you like annoyed that, like, he was talking to Slash?
Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, I can't actually ring you up." And then he like and I was just like, "Dude, like,
yeah,
if you wanted to talk to Slash, you should have just that's fine. I get it, but like." You should have just said that at the top.
Yeah.
You want Slash to think you can do your job or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny.
That's my... And I'm not even sure if it was Slash, but I'm like 90% sure it was Slash. He didn't have the hat, but he had the rest of it.
I don't think he wears his hat. Like, I don't think he wears the hat, like, in public. Like that.
I think he wears that hat everywhere he goes, man.
Do you think he fucks in that hat?
Almost definitely.
He lays down pipe in that hat.
I think that hat is surgically stitched to his head.
I feel like he takes it off and flips it while he's fucking.
That makes sense.
He spins it on his finger, rolls it up and down his arm while he's giving out primo pipe.
There's a trick to this boss, and I am just not getting it.
I think he takes it off his head and he makes her smell it.
Ew.
No, he takes it off his head and he puts it on her head, and then she becomes Flash also. And he
Is Slash a legacy hero? Like, whoever wears the hat is Slash?
I
it's
think
like
so.
Captain Falcon from the anime, where he's like, "Now you, Jonathan Banks, you can now be Flash," and he like gives him the top hat and the glasses, and his hair gets curly and stuff.
You guys remember when they put Slash in Guitar Hero?
Yeah. That was the best Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero 3.
3 was legendary, bro.
That one was so good. That's the one with the, like,
that's the one with the Tom Morello guitar battle, I think, too.
Okay,
isn't it?
so
Yeah.
I've got to shoot the one that's...
It's got Tom Morello.
All right.
It's got Electric Eye by Judas Priest, which is a really, really good
Anime.
song.
This better not be.
Also,
the
3 has YYZ, doesn't it? I think so.
I believe it does, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Guitar Hero was the best. What the fuck?
3 had that. It had Census Fail, everyone's favorite band.
Hey, I just saw them live.
You did? Oh my god.
Did I tell you that?
I legitimately listened. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Census
No,
Fail.
it was Census Fail they used and Rise Against. And
You saw
Census
Rise
Fail
Against?
Yeah, they were so sick. They were so sick. But anyways, so Census Fail like opened up, and then it was the Used, and it was Rise Against. And so Census Fail's like, "You guys ever heard of a game called Guitar Hero?" And the crowd's like, "Woo!" And he's like, "Yeah, us too. We got stoned and played the shit out of it. Anyways, this is the song from that game." And then played it. And it was sick. It was super sick. But no, dude, that show was fucking killer.
Yeah.
That show was like super fucking.
That was Census Fail was definitely a band that, like, I liked when I was younger, but I've tried to listen to again, and I was like, I don't really see why I ever like this. Like, it's a little bit like the vocals in it are specifically kind of annoying.
Yeah, I really used to like this band called Drist, and I listened to Drist the other like week or something, and I was like, man, it wasn't very good, but it was okay. Man.
They put In Flames and 3 had In Flames also, but it's also like one of the...
It didn't have like the good In Flames.
It was a good song. I like that song, but it's not like it's not the best stuff. No, it's not Clayman.
That's like hardcore rockers. I listen to like Rise Against. Rise Against. I listen to
Rise Against is hardcore.
Not really, I guess.
No, it's not.
Some songs are, but like...
Dude, Sweeney, I will trade you Metal Rex for Rap Rex.
Yeah, that's a good trade.
All right, we do that.
I think Jack and I are gonna go see Slipknot in Austin here at the end of the month.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
I'm not a hardcore rocker. I like rock music a lot. I'm more of a punk fan.
Yeah.
I'm from the 90s, born in the 90s, so of course I like punk music.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Paramore? I really like Paramore.
Paramore's alright.
Paramore's alright. I think Paramore is one of the more like technical
type bands.
Yeah, no, what you said. Paramore and No Doubt are legitimately good. I like both of those.
Haley's like my Caucasian goddess. She's like my Caucasian queen.
I'm so glad. I'm so fucking
good. Good.
I love her music so much. I'm like, oh my god! I saw her in concert when Riot first came out. I was like 15 at best. And I was like, oh my god, I love you. I was the only black guy there. I was the only black person there. It was only me and my, at the time, redheaded girlfriend. I was like, I like you so much more than her, Haley. Please love me.
Was that the same one that called you the word?
No, completely different. She would never do that.
You've had 3 girlfriends? Wow, Sweeney, you're man.
I've had 4, in fact.
Oh shit. I mean, I've only had like one like actual like girlfriend. The other ones have been like kind of sure we said that we were, but like come on, none of us
mattered before my current girlfriend though.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. That's kind of I don't think I've been in I was never in a long-term relationship before this one.
I was never in love before her.
Aw. I guess I probably wasn't either.
As silly as that sounds, I never loved anyone before my current girlfriend. She's my world. She's my world. I love how wholesome you are towards her, but towards everything else, you're like this evil goblin. That like. I'm not even wholesome towards her at all.
Shit, I just fucking like lost.
He's keeping it for the public appearance.
She makes you want to be a better person.
That took me way too long to figure out how to beat that boss, and I blew like 2 lives just shooting the wrong one.
Aw.
I am a fool, and I'd have to restart this level, so I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. End with that.
End with me fucking failing miserably. Yeah.
Yeah.
You let us down, we'll forgive you.
That's okay, man. You don't have to. All right.
Oh, we will.
This game's cool. I like it a lot.
It's very good.
It's not perfect, but I think it's pretty good, and I'm pretty sure it's not like a full retail game. So I would recommend it. I think it fucking kicks ass. I think if you like metal, you'll love it. If you're looking to get into metal, I feel like it's a pretty good entry point.
How many medals out of 10 would you give it?
I give it 10 medals out of 10 as a... Yeah. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing that's cool about it, right?
As a soundtrack, right?
I would say as an interactive album, it's like a 10 out of 10. Like, I think that playing the game and listening to the songs is not the same experience. So I think that it's cool in that regard, where, like... the levels and stuff will kind of change the parts of the song that they play based on what part of the level you're at or what you're doing or if you're using a super. So that's fucking cool. Like I think musically it fucking rips. Gameplay wise, it's still pretty good. You can definitely tell that they're working with limitations, but I dig it. I think it fucking rocks. And I'm not just saying that because they gave it to me or because it's heavy metal, but that doesn't not help. But yeah, like I genuinely I was looking forward to this, and I'm not disappointed. And I hope that they keep going with it and make DLC or a second game because I feel like you could take it farther, and I feel like it's pretty cool. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Go to bed. Bye.